12 News reporter Matt Paddock is standing by live in Foxboro. Now, he spoke to some of the CBS crew that's going to broadcast the game. He's going to talk to them on what goes into putting on a big football game like this.
But first, Adriana Rosas Rivera was here this afternoon as the Navy midshipmen arrived, hundreds of them. What can you tell us about that, Adriana?
Well, Shannon, as you can see behind me, the Rhode Island Convention Center lit up in those Navy colors, of course, ahead of the Army-Navy game. And that's because just a few hours ago, hundreds of midshipmen flooded that sidewalk. They're staying inside the building ahead of the big game. And in that sea of Naval Academy students, we found some Rhode Islanders.
That's great. Providence is now Navy Town this weekend.
The Naval Academy's midshipmen making downtown Providence their home this weekend ahead of the Army-Navy game. And several were literally coming home.
Rhode Island.
Hundreds of them will be staying at the Rhode Island Convention Center. They were greeted by a band and dignitaries as they got off coach buses today after their nearly 400-mile trek up to Providence.
This makes you feel as though you're like the center of the country, right? And we met somebody from Cumberland, Rhode Island, so we're very excited about this. This is a good way to say thank you to the men and women who serve our country, protect our freedom.
And at the center of the naval festivities, former West Point student Jack Reed hopes there's a takeaway.
I think one thing that'll happen is that a lot of young people in Rhode Island will get interested in, I hope, the military academy. It's a great place to serve your nation.
This was the third time Gillette bid to host the storied rivalry game. The GM of the convention center telling us in the past we'd been turned down as hosts because of questions on where to house the midshipmen. This year, they finally found their home in Providence.
It really is. You know, it's like a welcome home ceremony too as well, knowing that they're going to do all great things for our nation. And so what better place than show this effort than in Providence.
Now, there's plenty going on downtown tonight. There's a WWE event here at the AMP in honor of the troops. There's also a special water fire lighting in honor of the Army-Navy game. So if you're heading into downtown Providence, give yourself plenty of time to get here. Live in Providence, I'm Adriana Rosas Rivera, 12 News.
Adriana, thank you very much. You got to check this out. 12 News was there for the Navy Leapfrogs. They jumped out of planes and landed on the field at Gillette, getting some practice in. The Leapfrogs are the official parachute team of the U.S. Navy. They're going to be delivering the game ball prior to kickoff tomorrow.
Meantime, Fan Fest continues over at Gillette, and that's where we find 12 News reporter Matt Paddock live. Matt, you were there yesterday, you're there today. What's the energy like now that we are so close to kickoff?
Well, Shannon and Mike, the gates actually just opened moments ago, and as you can see here behind me, there are a lot more people compared to yesterday, and fans are getting the chance to be side by side and getting in some of these military vehicles and being hands-on with some of this military equipment. Also in one parking lot, we had Pat McAfee and College Game Day going live, while just a short while ago, I caught up with Gary Danielson, Jenny Dell, and Brad Nessler, the crew who will be calling the game from both the booth and sideline, about what goes into making this game so special.
If it's not on your bucket list, it should be, and so to take it different places is pretty special.
A lot of smiles and a lot of laughter.
I think I played here, but not in this. But not in this stadium. Okay. But I'm sure if I did, we lost.
I'm excited just to show them some good food around the area because you know, SEC towns, great. Amazing atmospheres.
She's lying.
But the food
She's lying.
in New
She's
England.
coming to SmackDown, WWE SmackDown with me tonight.
I am.
But the CBS Sports team tells me with all of the fun and laughter comes a lot of hard work and preparation in making America's game so special for those both here at Gillette and for those watching at home.
We don't follow these teams closely all year. We want to be fair to all these players. We really don't know any idea who's going to be the star. It's not like, well, here's the 4 key guys. They could all be the stars in this game.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah,
and trying to get
absolutely.
to know these players on a personal level, know their stories.
It's a lot of work,
yeah.
I think, don't you think?
It's a lot more work than a normal week.
This is the hardest game to get prepared for all season long for us. And like Gary said, we want to do justice to the guys that are out there.
Going on to say that America's game means much more than just X's and O's.
The guys we talk to that are involved in this game are a different breed. breed of football player, and they're not worried about the NFL, they're not worried about NIL.
It just means so much more than just football. When they're out there, they're fighting for the game, but you know that they have such respect for one another.
And of course, in New England fashion, Patriots head coach Bill Belichick is going to be the guest picker at tomorrow's College Game Day. Reporting live from Gillette Stadium, Matt Paddock, 12 News.